Nice.
Those are actually pretty close to each other. Not gonna lie.
That's pretty
So it should
nice.
make life easier for me when I want to actually do this later on and matching this. Anyway, this is episode. You want to kick us off?
I don't know. Okay, so I don't know what episode this is. I actually don't remember. That's
Let me
awful.
do this. Hey everyone, welcome to
back.
TAE Time. This is
TAE Time.
episode 22.
How'd you know? How are you so certain?
Because I actually follow our Spotify page and I actually listen to our stuff. So
Excuse me.
it's very easy for me to know
That's
what we're at.
disrespectful.
Because I'm actually the proper TAE Time host.
Yeah, of
She
course.
is the secondary
It's
host.
not that I came up with everything, like the
That's
name,
cap.
the branding.
That's cap. But
No. Hey guys, welcome back to TAE Time. It's
you
a
didn't
good
even know what
time
episode it was.
to have you back. It's been a while, but I
Yeah.
just wanted to welcome you guys to also seeing us now in person. So that this is pretty nice. This is new, fun, fresh.
Forget the
Interesting.
trim. It's pretty dead right now. I'll probably get a cut on Wednesday. Well, actually, to be honest, dates don't matter because you have no idea when I'm recording this.
No.
This could be the future. This could be the past. But
Although, if you follow the Instagrams, you will know the day. Because there's a little sneak peek behind the scenes.
yeah, I guess that would give you a little bit of a hint.
Do you
but,
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. But no, yeah, it's been a while. The last episode you guys heard from us was Alicante.
Yeah.
That
That was such a while ago, wasn't it?
yeah, that was a long,
Man,
bro.
a lot happened since.
Yeah, I know. That was a long time ago. Like, honestly, Alicante was a very long time ago. And, like, we talked about our bag. Well, Nick let us get bag getting robbed and stuff. And then, poof, we disappeared. You might have thought we got robbed, too, at that stage, to be honest.
We disappeared.
You know, like, if you don't know us in person or follow us on social media, you're like, where'd they go?
Yeah, that's kind of sad, though, you know, because, like, not only did we obviously disappear, but, like, there was nothing on the socials, nothing that would let us know that we're still alive.
Yeah, exactly. So, but no, let me kind of give us some background.
Hang on, guys, okay? We just bought these mics. Can we just take a moment to appreciate them? How cool they are.
Yeah, Farouk just
The
bought these
look.
mics.
Do you know what though?
Farouk did some. Listen to this. All right, I'm gonna look at you
that
guys.
is your
Be quiet.
story.
I'm gonna be dead ass. Look at this. I'm looking at you guys dead in the ass when I'm saying this. So I was doing like 3 weeks of research, like being like, okay, like, cause as you can kind of see in our setup, we have this like Mac, Nicola's Mac here. We have this adapter and everything, right? I was like, okay, how do I get mics? Cause you know, this is a Mac. This is the kind of new, not new. I think this is a 2020 MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
Like the base standard version anyway. And yeah, so it only has like 2 USB Type-C ports on the left-hand side, right? So I was like, okay, what's the best like podcasting setup for this, you know? And I was like doing research as to whatever and how to do it, you know, record a video and like the best way to go about doing it. Because like I already know all these things because I'm the tech guy, but like, you know, it is what it is. But I do and I'm like, all right, this is the mics we're going to get. And then we're going to use this and it's going to be great, you know? And then
I come in.
and then I ordered them and I showed Nicola, I was like, hey, these
Do you
are
want me to explain my reaction when I saw them?
yeah.
Okay, so Farouk sends me this, right? And then it comes over to me, right? And I'm like, these are damn ugly. These are the ugliest mics I have ever seen in my whole life. Why would he pick that? And mind you, like when I saw them, they didn't have this poofy things on them, like whatever they're called. Do you know what they remind me of? Foam.
The foam.
Do you know what they remind me of? Do you know those guards around the palace, the UK palace?
Yeah.
That's what they remind me of. So anyway, they were just bare. Yeah, it was bare. And I was like, oh my God, ew. This is vile. Like, I was like, this is so nasty.
This is vile. This is so nasty.
It was so nasty. So I was like, oh my God, Farouk, return them. Like, straight up, I was like, this is disgusting.
Yeah, she hated for no reason because they were mics.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, because she automatically goes like, oh, they're like the singy mics, like, you know, no, it's just a
Ew.
mic. A mic's a mic.
I
She's
like the, do you know the ones that they're like standing ones? Like they look like they roll over. They probably don't, but they're just like.
she's so like silly. She doesn't understand that.
No.
One, they're just on hooks. They're on like we could jerry rig this onto a hook or anything,
That's true.
and they're just different shapes. Like it doesn't really matter. Like it's all what matters is the sound quality and everything. But
Okay, you know what?
you know.
Valid. Also, I heard back just a little bit that we tested at the beginning, and the sound quality is very, very good. I won't lie.
Yeah,
Quite
exactly.
affordable too. Well,
So-
affordable in terms of, I guess, podcasting materials.
well, like a good podcasting mic would probably be around like good, like these are good, like a very good podcasting mic would be like 300 plus euro or something like that. Obviously then you could get like super like high end mics for like $1,000, but that's more like movie production stuff. Like you don't really need that for like podcasting. The 300 plus euro ones are fine. Like that's what most people would even use in like even like the Joe Rogans of the world and the Impulsives and the so on and so forth, every podcast out there. But yeah, so this is just something I've been trying to do for a hot minute, honestly. Essentially, like I was sick and tired of using stereo. Nicoletta then eventually joined me on the bandwagon of being sick of using stereo.
Hang on, because if you're just encountering our podcast now, you may not know that up until now we've been using this app called Stereo. And it was basically like a podcasting type of app. They let people go live on it. So it was like a live broadcast, but it was kind of like talking over the phone.
Yeah, directly
just
from your phone.
Recorded, yeah, that's it. And then people just kind of got to tune in. We could add people or whatever you wanted to do. And like after a while we started encountering some issues as we went, and this was so annoying because like we're trying to make this work, we're just kind of kicking off our podcast, and then boom, we had issues with downloading
downloading stuff, and then even like situations where it ended up being like, hey, the episode I would download wouldn't be the actual episode, be a different episode. Like there was and like the quality wasn't that great, obviously, because you're doing it through your phone mic and all these other things.
Oh my god, do you remember one time we had a guest? Oh my god, I think this was the first guest we had on our show, and the entire audio went to their email.
Yeah. Like
what?
We had to get them to like send us the audio file
awkward.
Instead.
I'm sorry, that's the most unprofessional thing ever.
Yeah, no, it was really annoying, honestly. There's a slew of issues just like with stereo. So I was just like, yeah, no, I don't want this. And also I've always wanted, like, I want our podcast to be a video podcast from the start, like, and I should have just done it from the get-go. But like it's one of those things that I was like, I knew if I spent time trying to make a video, it would delay everything. And it's like one of those things, like if you're going to start something, just start it now, Yeah. And then you can improve on it as you go. So but we took a little break and to like do this, and also just take a little break, and so we can go in full steam ahead and continue.
Full speed ahead.
But yeah, no, we're back now, and we're chilling. Like honestly, it's not too bad. Like a lot of this is probably gonna be
I'm
like.
gonna pick this up.
Okay.
Frick's about to hate me for this.
It's gonna mess up the audio, but it's fine. I'm gonna cut this out or not. We'll see.
It's okay. You can have me embarrass myself in front of everyone.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Either way, like we have this now, and it's kind of like a new era, new beginning. Like I'll probably, but the other thing is, this gonna be a lot more editing for me because I'm gonna have to like listen to the 2 tracks, listen to the videos, all that stuff. But I don't really mind. It's calm, but it's gonna be annoying in the sense of like little things, but it's fine. Also, I know like for a lot of people, especially this is your first time and you don't really know us, this is probably like such mundane talk. You're like, why the hell am I listening to this?
Oh my god.
But don't worry.
You're like, oh, they've been chatting for half an hour, yeah, and they're still talking about nothing.
Nah, yeah, we've been chatting bare shit, but it is what it is. Like for people who have been here, like they're gonna enjoy it a little bit more.
If you know, you know.
But yeah, no. Besides that, like life's been good. We've been back.
Yeah, I guess to set up like a topic of the day, of the podcast, whatever, I guess it's kind of like life update. Where have we been? What have we been doing?
Nothing.
With who?
Nothing.
Guess you'll find out on today's episode.
Oh, TAE Time. Nah. Look at the way my fucking voice is so reverberated.
Because we can see the way when he talks. Obviously, you can see the little lines, squiggly lines, and it's like boom.
My voice reverberates a lot. But anyway, life's been calm. Like so.
Yeah, come on, Farouk. Where have you been in the past couple of months?
We got robbed in Alicante. We then, drove. Oh, actually, while we were in Spain, we rented a car and went to Valencia.
And you know what? Yeah, this was absolutely crazy to me because here's the thing, right? Mans has his license for a couple of months, like not even a whole year at this point, right? Mans been Farouk Mans, right? Couple of months, yeah.
No, I had my license for a good bit.
Full license.
Oh yeah, my full license.
Full license.
Yeah.
It wasn't a full year.
It was nearly a year.
Nearly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because
that's what I'm saying.
In August. at the end of August, it became a year.
So listen, here's the thing, yeah. And man's like, you know, he's been driving his parents' car, whatever, and then like he's like, okay, we're gonna rent a car. And mind you, we're in a different country, so like they're driving on the other side of the road, and like, you know, manual car, blah 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 blah. And he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm like, like this is actually scary, and he's like, I don't care, I'm just gonna do it. I'm like, what? So he does it, and it's crazy to me because like it's the first time he even tests it out, and he's just doing it on this car that he rented, that is very liable for, could pay a fortune if anything happens to the car, is driving on a motorway in God knows where. Like, man doesn't even know this country like that. Like, nobody knows. Not a single problem. I kid you not, I was so impressed.
Got to see it through, my boy.
Well done.
Got to see it through.
I was fierce impressed. I don't know.
But yeah, no, we drove to Valencia, but to be honest, like, Valencia was grand, but like we didn't really do much. We were there for 2 days.
Yeah.
Was it?
But I think it's because we caught that bloody storm.
Yeah, so we got caught in a storm, right? We were with my mate and his mates, and that was Cam. You know, like we won't go into super detail about that, to be honest, on the podcast.
I'm joking.
But we were there, and like we left them, and it was started like pissing rain because they actually said there was a storm gonna come.
Yeah, proper
thunder
and
like thunder, lightning, and I mean torrential rain. Like it was so bad, and like we got into a situation where like we had to drive in this. It was dark as hell, raining. And then we got to the hotel, and there's like free parking on the street for the hotel. But as you can guess, because it's free parking on the street of the hotel, all the parking spaces were taken. And so we spent like, God knows, like maybe like 20 minutes trying to fucking find a parking space. And like we find a parking space, but it was a bit far from the hotel, like at some random person's like house and stuff. And, you know, like I just rented this car. I'm like, fuck, man, if anything happens to this car, I'm done. So like, but we run back to the hotel in this torrential rain. We get soaking wet. Nicola's vexed, you know.
Oh my
She's
God,
in the
I'm
mood.
absolutely fuming.
She's
There's,
in
not only is it raining, thundering, lightning outside, but there's absolute smoke coming out of my ears at this point. Like, I am so pissed off. We can't find a place. I just want to be warm inside because we were super wet because where we had the car parked from when we were leaving the restaurant, it was quite a distance. Like, you know, we got super wet in the meantime.
Yeah, no, essentially, like, she was ridiculously soaking. She was mad. She was fuming, you know, in the mood as she does. But yeah, no, like, we were literally just there, and this gal is just in the mood, man, the entire time. I swear down, it was so annoying. And so I'm like, but I'm still like thinking about the car. I'm like,
priorities. Your priorities were right, you know.
Yeah, like I was dead asking about the car. I'm like, bro, this could be a really bad place to put the car. You know, like I could, like, you know, anything could happen to get hit, especially like because of the weather. You know, I was like, I'd prefer if it was like in front of the hotel in a space, in like in this, because the hotel parking space was a bit better. It wasn't like, it was essentially a road that you only go through if you want to park. You get me, right? Obviously, there are like some shit drivers out there that will hit your car if you're trying to park, right? But like this other place I was parking was like a tight road that was a normal road. So I was like, damn, people could actually hit the car. So I was like, fuck, man, I need to move this car.
And keep in mind, like, we weren't in the safest of looking like areas. It was a bit shady, you know. Like the shop that was nearby us, like the absolute looks we got.
No, it's kind of
it was a bit.
It's a quiet day in Lagos, isn't it? But so we're out there, and I'm like, fuck. And then I was like, I can definitely get space. So I'm like, Nicola, I'm going outside to like find space. Nicola's like in a mood, you know, so she's getting mad. She's like, why
do whatever.
She's like, you want to go? I was like, you just leave it where it took us freaking ages to find it. Just leave the car there. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter. And
but then I'm like, do whatever. I'm gonna have a hot shower.
You know, she went to go have a shower.
And I'm gonna be in my mood by myself.
And I was like, well, nah, screw this bitch. I'm gonna fucking find the parking space. I go
out.
I
thought you took it out on me. Like, it's the weather. You're fighting my guy.
So I'm out here, and I go outside. Boom! Right in front of literally outside the door, parking space. I'm running the rain. I'm freaking legging it. I can actually picture this. Absolutely legging it. I'm on a mission, fucking Terminator. You know, I'm about to go terminate some motherfucker. I was running. I get to the car, get into the car. My legs are super. I don't care. Reverse, boom, boom, boom. You know, do everything. Go around, bam. Literally, as I pull up to the space, there's a car in front of me. They take it.
Dun, dun,
Nah,
dun.
I was vexed.
And then Ferg pushed out of the way so he could park his car.
I was vexed. Nah. You should see my face. Honestly, I look like a serial killer. That once I saw
I mean,
that,
you already do. So
I was just like,
can't imagine.
I was vexed.
That's awkward.
I was very vexed. What? What you said?
That's awkward.
What you saying?
It's awkward.
What's awkward? Come on.
My man's like into the camera.
Yeah, obviously, like, you know, if you're not watching the video,
This is
whether it's on
awkward.
Spotify or YouTube, you're like, what's with the silence?
Man's giving a death
I was
stare
giving a death
at the
stare.
camera.
But, like, you know, yeah, side note, TAE Time Podcast is best watching video. Just saying. Obviously, podcast is
not
just
really.
audio.
Like, if you want to
But-
listen to us while you're, you know.
Yeah, but sometimes you want to just see it, you know? See my facial expression.
Yeah, but if you want to go for a stroll and you don't want to have
but
your phone out, like.
Yeah, nah, safe.
have your
Forget that.
moving.
To be honest. I'm the type of person, actually, when it comes to podcasts, I like video podcasts.
Do you actually?
A lot
Oh my
more than
god! You know
audio.
what? I can't relate at all.
I literally, even like Dire CEO, right?
Do you actually watch it? You sent me a snap of that the last day.
Yeah.
You sent me, and I was like, oh my god, that's Steven. But like, I don't look at Steven, so I'm really confused as to why he looks like that.
No. So like for me, when it comes, I like when it's a video podcast because what I'll do is like while I'm working, like my desk is here, like I'm in front of my desk, and the TV is like behind me to the left. So I'll put on the podcast on the TV and like listen to it. But I'll also look at it like, you know, from time to time, like just moving my head and stuff. Like, you know, I like seeing.
But
what's
wait,
going on.
do you watch them on YouTube?
Yeah.
And there's ads and stuff, and you have
no,
to click.
no ads.
No ads.
No ads.
How is there no ads?
Because I have YouTube Red. Yes.
Oh.
We'll go with that.
Okay. Because first of all, like, because obviously I don't have YouTube Red.
I don't
right?
have YouTube Red either.
So.
I lied.
Did you?
I did.
So like the thing is, right, I would actually get so pissed off by ads. But I started listening to podcasts like when I'm home after the gym in the morning. I just throw one on while I'm in the shower and I just kind of listen to it until it's done while I'm working. It's in the background. And I feel like if there's a visual, I couldn't like focus on it because I'd have to look at it to understand it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'd have to look at it to understand what they're saying or whatever.
I think I get what you're
distracting.
saying, but no, I think I just mentally switch between like listening to it and seeing it. I like seeing it here and there. I like seeing the people talk. I like knowing what their expressions
Their body
are,
language and
their body
stuff.
language
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
You know, like I feel like it adds more to it for me. Honestly, personally, I think it does add more for me. But obviously, podcasts are made for listening. Like that's like the whole idea behind them. But
Yeah, so basically listen because it's
no.
better. But hey, at least now, our voices are crisp and the sound is amazing.
yeah, and it's not. And also, we can record at any time. That's like the major thing. Not having to.
Yeah.
Like that was one thing as well by stereo. Like we couldn't just record a podcast just to record it. We had to like go live and have anyone come in and stuff like that. So we had to like essentially schedule it, you know, like to be like for this day, for this time. And then while like, you know, you don't really get the like little extra benefits of like recording podcasts. Like I can be like, yo, screw you. I can cut that out.
That's the thing. That's
know.
the thing, you know. Cause I was just thinking that, like, cause like on live, like you can't get away with anything. Like, you said something, you're done. You're done. Like you're out there.
Yeah, I know.
Whereas like here, like we could like chat shit about anyone.
Yeah, I
and then
literally
just
have all control. I can
cut it
cut
out.
shit out, you know. But
So
the
we
thing,
chat shit about any of
to be honest, Farouk has the control because like I'm the one editing it, so like
okay,
I
but,
could leave
like,
Nicola's bits that she doesn't want to leave in, and
I would actually go off the podcast.
imagine now, actually, swear down. Oh my god, I just realized that you pressed the record button on that thing without me changing the video setting, so it's recording in 4K 60.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That is terrible.
It's fine.
That's gonna take so much space.
I mean, it's only for the first video.
Yeah, rendering that is gonna be a nightmare.
But no, because all the videos that I record for my YouTube channel, they're all in 4K. And they take forever, but like, can you imagine I have a bunch of videos put together?
Yeah, but the rendering is gonna be horrendous. Despite like I have a beast PC, but like that's horrendous. Like because I want to record it in 2K 60 instead.
Imagine I render these on my Mac.
Like,
shut up, yeah. You have a
no.
PC.
Yeah, but it also takes up a bunch of storage as well on my phone. But obviously I'll delete it. Like, but it's still
listen.
It's long,
right? Listen, we've also been to Amsterdam.
Well,
mic drop.
We've been doing a lot of things, like even before that.
No, I know, but like I kind of wanted to get us back on the path of talking about where we've been, what we've been doing.
Yeah, but you completely skipped.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
We were in Barcelona.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we were like in a bunch of places. You know what? Since she's already got to that topic, yeah, we were just in Amsterdam.
we were in Tenerife, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Can we just quickly pause? Right. Tenerife was absolutely litty, and here's why it was litty. When we got there, it was absolutely crap. Like, I will not lie, it was the worst thing ever. I hated it. I think we both had a really negative kind of energy walking in.
As in, like, Tenerife just, like, okay, but to be honest, I'm probably not the best person because, honestly, for me, Tenerife, like, I had no expectations of it. Like, Nicoletta was the one that was yelling to the hills, being like, oh, Tenerife. Oh, everyone goes here. My uncle and my aunt and my cousins went
they
here.
haven't.
They said it, or
nobody was there.
Sorry, I thought you said someone.
One person.
Yeah, sorry. Someone she knows.
But anyway, I got it wrong, by the way. She wasn't in Tenerife. She was in the Dominican Republic. So that makes it worse. Yeah. But no, here's the thing. Yeah, here's the problem. I haven't done my research clearly as you would expect.
She never does.
I just kind of like, you just go in it. So like, in my vision, you know, I knew like what Lanzarote looked like, and that's what we initially had booked, but then we had to postpone because of COVID. So then we kind of like rebooked it, whatever. I envisioned like blue waters, like all this kind of like tropical islands, and blah blah blah. Don't get me wrong, like Tenerife is an island by all means. It was just so grim and grey, and the kind of like traveling from the airport to our hotel was just. It was just crappy, do you know what I mean? And then we had to wait hours until we could check in, and it just kept piling on to negative experiences.
Essentially, the shit just kept getting shitter, you know, honestly.
Essentially, like, because it really was. And then I think that by the next day, like when we kind of walked around a little bit, whatever, we're like, oh, do you know what? Like, we could actually take advantage of this place. And we just found,
like, essentially we did fuck all, but we did a lot, like, messing about. We did a lot of messing about.
Like, the fact that I didn't even know that Siam Park was there, the Siam Mall was there. We kind of found those things as you go, and I think that's what really heightened the experience, because it was almost unexpected. Like, I didn't do my research, you didn't do your research.
Well, so I do research for the places that I say we should go to.
But no, it was
like,
lit.
Let me tell you this right now. Spain for the entire 6 weeks was Nicoletta's thing. I said it to her. I did before we even went. I was like, "This is you." I was like, "You want to go to this place? If you want to do anything, you plan it and we'll do it, right?" Because every time we go anywhere, like before this, so everywhere, I'm the one always planning and be like, "Oh yeah," and you know, like I'll do research, do this, do that. But I was like, "No, you want this, so you know, you be the Farouk now, and you like you do the research." This girl did no research. She like while we were there, she was like. Google. And then, listen, it was so annoying, man. And I had Tweedledee and Tweedledum, like Mona and Nicoletta, like leading me around the place in Madrid. So essentially, they would go on maps and be like, you know how maps has that features like things to do, like in the area, and they love going to like parks and stuff, right? And they'll be like, oh, let's go to this park. It looks pretty. Like in the photos, you know, all photos always make everything look lame. We get to the place, there's a shitty little hole, like you know, like a little square. And I'm like, listen, this is what we came for? And
first of all,
I know, and they try to play it off like, oh yeah, it's so pretty.
First of all, fucking go back to your room. What? Excuse me. You have to make the most of the experiences. And right, Google, like the do in the area, has been really useful for me. Okay, it's always kind of pointing things out that I would have never.
Oh yeah, I absolutely agreed.
It was pretty cool.
Boy, they just look at the first picture and they're like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
We'll just.
Then ends up being
hit
shit.
That one up, but it was fun. Like Tenerife was litty. And like we kind of really took advantage of our resort thing that we were at. We got all inclusive,
whatever. That was my first time doing an all inclusive thing. It's I
think it was worth it, but because of the restrictions where you couldn't pick out your own food and it was kind of had to be given to you, and then like things like that were kind of limited, so they didn't have things that was really annoying.
Especially since they were very understaffed. Like literally, so like you'd have stations for different things. Like they had like a hibachi station for like where they put the burgers. It actually wasn't hibachi, like, but like a hibachi grill, and they'd like make stuff there, like fry stuff there, but honestly, it was so understaffed. So like you'd have a person at like the salad station and the hibachi station, but then you'd have 2 or 3 other stations in the corner that you had to go to get other things, and there'd be no one there.
Yeah.
And so they would just have a massive line of people forming, waiting for someone to like get stuff, and then someone would have to leave one of the other stations to go to that station. Then that line keeps forming back and forth, and it was so fucking annoying.
Some people were just kind of like going behind the counter themselves to pick out their foods, and I think they got really vexed with that. But like at the
Rightfully
same time,
so, that's kind of wrong.
yeah, it's absolutely wrong. But at the same time, I get it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I get it. I'm not gonna do it, but I get it. Because at this stage, because it's not that, oh, I don't respect the regulations and stuff. It's why don't you not have enough people to give us the food during the times that we're eating? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, it's like one of those things. Yeah, but what can you do? It's just a pain in the ass. But yeah, so that was that, but it wasn't too bad. Barcelona wasn't bad. We were there with my mate Polski Pula.
Hey, shout out to him.
And with a few of his mates and stuff. It was pretty nice. And it was grand. Like honestly, Spain was okay. Nicoletta had like a little like reminiscence every single time. Like she was like, "Oh my god, miss Spain, I miss that."
I actually do, but
like,
I think
I didn't really deep it.
I think what I miss is like the weather, because because we had the balcony in Madrid and everything, and then like during my lunch breaks, especially because it was such a stressful time for me at the time, I got to just chill out for a while and get some sun. I got a pretty nice tan by the end of it. Like I came home like all like sun kissed and that, and you know that was pretty nice. I think that's what I miss about it. It's not necessarily Spain, and also like Madrid though, like I think is the city, because it was a city, there was like lots of different foods available to you, lots of kind of different places to go to, and you know things like that. So it was like city life, but also you have the sun and heat, and it's always nice outside. So that's what I miss, but that could be in New Zealand. Like it doesn't matter, it could be anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I guess I understand there. But yeah, no, Spain was calm. It was fine. I didn't mind it too much. And then we came back in Ireland, chilling.
Bowling.
I got my car.
Hey, drop it out there.
I got my car.
Congrats,
so
G.
We did a lot more driving around the place, you know, and stuff like. Because we were already doing that in my parents' car, but now I had my own car, so
you could do it on your own time.
I could do it on my own time. So it wasn't too bad. For anyone curious, it's an Audi A5 2.0 TDI hatchback. It is 162. So if you're not from Ireland, 162 means a 2016 second half of the year. So we split it between 1 and 2. So 1 means between January and June, and then July and December is 2. So
and it's kind of like I can't even describe the color. It's kind of like
it's a gray, like,
but like
it's like a caca gray.
Khaki mixed with gray. Caca. Yeah. What did you say?
Yeah, caca. I thought that's what they say.
Like khaki.
Like no caca. Like caca. Like cocoa. Boy, they say caca.
What?
Like,
what?
Yeah.
Are you talking about cocoa?
No, not cocoa. Not cocoa. Not cocoa. I know cocoa.
What's
I've heard
a caca?
It's like CACA, caca gray or whatever.
No.
I've heard caca many times. Yeah, honestly.
Oh my god, I think you're talking about khaki.
No, not khaki.
Like a khaki.
Caca. No, caca.
No.
I swear. Honestly.
I don't believe it.
I'm telling you, it's caca. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that was my phone recording right now, I'd like pull it up and approve it. We need how Joe has your hand. We need one to pull it up and be like, yo, check it out.
What's his name, Andrew or something? Wait.
I never remember his name, honestly.
But he's cool though.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I like him.
He always pulls up the important information. Oh my god, I just realized that's the only podcast I listen to while watching. Like with the
Joe
visual.
Rogan, yeah.
The Joe Rogan experience.
The Joe Rogan podcast. You're toxic, bro.
You're toxic.
If TikTok's
you listen to Joe Rogan.
If TikTok has taught me anything, anyone who listens to Joe Rogan is toxic, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder why though. Wait, what does he eat again? Venison?
It's because
venison eating Joe Rogan. Venison eating.
Joe, have you tried DMT Rogan? I love that one. But no, I'm one of those people that's like I really don't care about different podcasts and stuff, whatever everyone's listening. I don't think it defines, like, obviously, like, yeah, you have the situation where like people listen to a specific podcast and that's like their entire identity and so on and so forth. But
do you listen to Call Her Daddy?
I don't.
Oh my god.
Care.
Oh
No,
my
I don't
god.
listen to Call Her Daddy, Gawk 3000, 9000, whatever the hell, But
This is a lot.
it is what it is.
I don't know. I think Joe Rogan is really portrayed in such a negative kind of light for no reason. He's a pretty cool guy.
That's because Joe Rogan has a lot of stupid takes as well, to be honest.
Oh, he does.
Like he has like I think, but the thing is, I like the fact that he's honest.
Same.
Like I like that. Regardless, like
unapologetically
that he says,
himself.
yeah, he's unapologetically himself. That's the perfect way to put it. Like he's just like, yeah, I am Joe Rogan and I do this.
And what are you gonna do about it? Because people are still listening.
But I'm like, and I'll just be like, yeah, some of the stuff he says is dumb. Some of the stuff he says is okay. Some of the stuff is.
But
whatever.
do you know what? And I think, like, it's very few that he kind of puts his idea out there. That's very bold in a way. And I think that a lot of people that he has on, they're very outspoken and bold and like have all these opinions. Like Ben Shapiro, every time Ben Shapiro is on, like, it's...
Has he been on a few times?
Twice.
I thought it was only twice.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, like, whenever he's on, he's very, very strong opinions about certain things. And I find that Joe Rogan's very good at like being like, oh, like, why do you think like this? Oh, how about this? And just kind of be playing the devil's advocate a lot. And like, I don't know, just listen to his podcast, man. Like, he's not that bad, I think he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
It is what it is.
He says some dumb shit, but like we all say dumb shit.
Yeah, but his dumb shit has a lot more impact on a lot of other people. Like in the situation of like, what is it? The whole like, I'm not even gonna get into that, to be honest, because then then we have to talk about the whole fucking vaccine, not vaccine, and I'm not interested in any of that.
No, it's not the time. That requires a whole episode.
That's a whole episode on its own, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, the disclaimer though, I am vaccinated and
yeah,
so
speaking about that, please get vaccinated. Please get vaccinated.
Damn, Nicola, you just opened up our floodgates there. Someone's gonna, why are you telling me?
No, listen, for the benefit of us all, get your vaccine.
And Nicola is a sheeple. That's what I learned. Like,
a
sheeple, wake up, sheeple. But anyway, who cares? But yeah, no, God, as I was saying, like, we literally keep piggy bouncing. Like, if you're new to the podcast, we do this a lot. We just chat shit, to be honest. Obviously, some of it, it's because it's our first episode back, so we're kind of like all over the gap.
There's no particular topic today, which is why you're getting all topics.
But usually, like, we're actually a lot more focused in this. But you're getting what you're getting today.
But like, do you prefer this or do you prefer more focus?
Like, you let us know. Like, and that requires you to go back and listen to a few of the other episodes, if you haven't done it before, TAE Time Podcast on everything, Spotify, YouTube.
Y'all got homework to do now.
Google, you can find us on Google. Apple Music, I think
I just love the way we don't know what streaming services we're on.
I use Anchor to put this everywhere. So actually, it's gonna be interesting now. I don't know how well Anchor will take this. I'm gonna have to upload this separately everywhere because Anchor does have a video option, but I don't know how. Obviously, I'll check. I will find out afterwards anyway.
Well, like, posting on YouTube is gonna be quite easy because on Premiere Pro you just export.
Yeah, I know, but I use Anchor for my distribution to like the webs, interwebs.
No, I get you.
So yeah, no, but free shout out to Anchor there, huh?
Pay me what you owe me.
Yeah, exactly. But so got the car, been cruising around doing whatever. It's been good to me. Evil eye in that though, because constantly getting screwed over.
Who did that?
But still enjoying the car still. It's my baby.
Especially me though.
Yeah, Nicola, I'm her bona fide chauffeur. Like,
but to be fair, right? Like, he let me drive it. And he lets me drive it.
I let her drive it before actually, technically, I had to drive it here. So, but like...
Yeah. First night you brought it here, you let me drive it.
Yeah, straight away. I literally brought it here and let her drive it straight away.
Which I'm a terrible driver. If you know, I failed my second driving test. Which, can we just talk about that for a little second, right? Because I have a little bit of anger in me that I want to let out, right? I just want to put out there that my examiner was very rude. She interrupted me while I was giving my answers, the answers at the beginning, the whole spiel. And I found that really mean
and
off.
disrespectful.
No, it was really off-putting, you know, because like, come on, like I'm going in with hella nerves. Like I'm super nervous. I'm here like getting nervy poops. Like it's not a good time. And she's like cutting me off, and then automatically I start crying when I'm in the car. Like yeah, I'm a little wuss, but think about it. A lot of other learners are, right? Like they don't want to be faced with this, because like the first guy who failed me, and I'm gonna say his name, Martin.
Name
right?
dropping.
I am name dropping.
Might have to bleep that out.
No. I'm name dropping because he was a really nice guy. Like genuinely, he was a very nice guy. He failed me respectfully, right? So this is what I expected again, but it wasn't, and I was just so in my head, and that is all. So
Just so you know, Martin failed me. So
yeah, but was it respectfully though?
yeah, it was respectfully failing me. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That was pretty nice.
But yeah, you know, bona fide driving around the place doing XYZ, man. Like even recently, we like in the last 6 weeks, I was saying this is the first weekend in 6 weeks I've been like in.
We've
back
both
home,
been in Chile,
in
yeah.
Chile, you know. Actually, no, that's a lie because I was here actually that weekend.
Yeah, but you were
to
sick.
Dublin. I was just
So
sick.
technically,
You know.
oh, Mans
but-
was meant to be in London.
Yeah, I was meant to be in London with my
Mans was meant to be
guys.
in London.
Nah, I was meant to be in London with my boys. You know, WizKid came to London. If you know, you know, and we were just going there, you know, have a good time. But
Sorry.
I got like the day I was meant to fly out, the Friday, I was meant to fly in the afternoon, and the morning I was just like not feeling well. I was like sniffling. I was feeling terrible. I was like, oh no, this is the worst time this could have happened. And lo and behold, yeah, Mans was hella sick. And
Mans long
so
haul.
I was spending the entire day deciding as to whether I was going to go or not. Obviously, last minute I decided, yeah, this is a wrap. I can't do this, you know.
After buying
I'm
tickets
done.
and everything. Though.
After
The whole
buying
lot.
tickets, paying the Airbnb, the whole spiel, you know. But it's dead. It was dead in it. Nothing I could do. And it is like that situation where it's just like, exactly. It's an L. You gotta hold it. You know, you
Yeah,
gotta take
you
your
did.
L.
To be fair, but you were really sick though. Like,
Yeah,
you
I was
were
very
really
sick, to be
and it
honest.
wasn't COVID
Yeah.
because we already had COVID.
Yeah, exactly. Man, actually, listen to this. All right. We went to Spain for 6 weeks. We had a good time, followed, you know, whatever, and we didn't get COVID. I come
No.
back, my younger brother, this dickhead, he goes to
Shout out to you.
Spain for 3 days, not even 2 nights,
3 days.
or like 3 nights, whatever. And he comes back and gives me COVID. Can you imagine
That's insane.
the
man.
disrespect?
And what's even more disrespectful is I didn't even catch it when you did. So I couldn't even get it out of the way.
Yeah.
I
Nick
caught
let
it way after.
So I got it. He gave it to me, my entire family. You know, we all got COVID, except for my cousin actually that's living with us. He didn't get COVID. We all got COVID besides him. And then a few weeks later, Nicola goes into the office, gets COVID.
Bro, like, I don't know if it was from the office, obviously, but, like, my circle's pretty small, you know, we kind of kept to each other. And the one time that I leave out of my zone, I'm coming back home with COVID. And, like, you know, straight away I had symptoms. I, like, isolated in my room. So, thankfully, my parents are okay. My grandma just flew over. So, the last thing I wanted was them to be sick. But it was annoying that I couldn't just get it out of the way when he had it. So, just like, oh, isolate together, over. No. It was annoying.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it is what it is, honestly. But yeah, you gotta just take it. You gotta take it and go on. But yeah, no, I was sick. Couldn't go to London. I came back, and then we went to Amsterdam. We flew out to Amsterdam on.
But just as
Wednesday.
a quick little flex while he was sick at home, while he had London planned, I had Dublin planned because like, I'm not going to be here by myself while this man's having fun with WizKid at his private party and that. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to go to Dublin, you know, and I had a really litty time with Munez, really good time out. Because then I think it was right after that the clubs
Must be
closed.
nice. I'm trying to be like you, my boy. If you watch enough TikToks, you know the reference.
If you know, you know. It was a litty time. And then I think it was a while after that the clubs closed anyway. So
Yeah. No, they literally closed the weekend while we were in Amsterdam.
while we were in Amsterdam, yeah.
So
For my birthday.
So I never even got like my last party in.
Oh,
you know,
that's
because
tough.
I was sick in London, Amsterdam. Everything closed at 5, so I never got my last party session. I was
Speaking
thrown
about
to the
Amsterdam,
side.
you just quickly grazed over everything closed
I-
at 5. Like, I'm sorry, what? Everything closed at 5.
Yeah, light
5
restrictions and that.
p.m. Man, no, because here's the thing. The thing is, we knew. We've been new for a week beforehand. But it just, when you're there and you're experiencing it, and it's like the day is just starting, just starting to get dark, the fun's beginning, everything just closes down. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, it's pretty wild, innit? Like, it was... Like, everything was closed. There wasn't really much to do in the evenings. Like, it was nice to explore the city and stuff. But honestly, like, I wouldn't go to Amsterdam again in that, like, situation. Like, I feel like it's not worth it. Like, and in general, kind of like that. Because I was like, I feel like once you've done it, you've done it. But obviously, like, if the nightlife is good, which I wouldn't know, because obviously we didn't get to experience it. Then maybe I'd go for, like, a party. But, like, for like normal tourism stuff, like I think once you go, you're done. Like honestly, I would say do a bunch of other places before you even do Amsterdam. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I think we got to do all the touristy stuff in during the days while we were there, like the boat trips and Frank tour, Vincent van Gogh museum, like the other museum that we were at, things like that. There was even ice skating if you wanted to do whatever it is. Just quick little note about the nightlife.
Actually, it was cold as balls. Real side note. It was so
cold.
fucking cold, fam.
Yeah, no, it was. I had to buy a new jacket.
No, it was cold.
It's freezing. A quick little insider note about the nightclubs, right? So I know this person who works there, right?
Well, it's not like a nightclub.
No, listen. It is a nightclub.
It's a gentleman's club. It's not a nightclub.
A gentleman's club. So this gal works there, and they were low-key open, obviously after 5. They're not allowed to, like, no places. But this place cost over 1K to get in. 1K.
But that's not surprising for a private gentleman's club.
I'm sorry, but like, oh my days. And when you find out, because like, no, actually, I don't think the government would get involved to shut them down.
Well, it's a private gentleman's club, so like it's not like if you go to a normal like freaking strip club or something. I think isn't it like $50 or something? I don't know. I'll ask one of my mates. You know who you are, but like I'm pretty sure.
So
like,
you don't know how much it is?
No, I don't.
Yeah, keep it that way.
Like it's just a standard fee, but like obviously if it's a private gentleman's club, like it's a much more exclusive thing.
I mean, like this person that I know, like they play with like fire and that, like, the whole like wow, like breathing fire. I don't know. I actually have never seen it. I think I saw a video of it once, but like I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
It's kind of like the bottle girls and like any of those like hype like LA London clubs kind of thing, simply like just with a little show. Anyway,
hella money though. Hella money in the industry.
I'd say so. But yeah, no, like Amsterdam's calm, honestly. I'd say do other things before you go there. Like, and that's not even to shit on Amsterdam. It's a very beautiful city. I really did enjoy it.
It's very walkable. Things are within walkable distance.
Yeah,
cyclable.
Yeah, lots of cycling and stuff. But I don't know. Like I feel like it's small and like there's not like what much. Like I feel like I would say it would be the same for Dublin if you're only going to Dublin. Like if you're only going to Dublin City. Like, you kind of see, like, a few of the monuments and stuff, and then you'd be kind of dumb.
But I think... So, I think Amsterdam has a very good potential for, like, a student city. So, the shops that are available there, there's loads. Like, there's lots of shops that we don't have in Dublin. And you might not notice because you're like, I don't care about this, I don't care about that. But, like, there's a lot of shops that they had that, like, we wouldn't have. And, like, a lot of different variety and stuff like that. And, I felt like the prices were a little bit better. They have a lot of cafes and, they have drugs that are legal. So that's even more, it's definitely like one of those attractive things about the city, especially for students. And they speak English. So like it has the potential. It kind of ticks all the boxes the students will look for. But I don't know that I would, like, you wouldn't go there on a family trip or something. God.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends. Like, yeah, it's one of those things, but it's calm. Like, as I said, that's kind of like my rating for Amsterdam anyway.
A meh out of 10.
So, but still, I do like the way their buildings are made. It was pretty beautiful.
It was gorgeous.
I really liked that. It was pretty nice.
Beautiful architecture.
And the whole canals and the bridges and stuff. Like the most bridges in Europe or in the world.
I think the world.
Yeah, in the world.
Yeah.
Most consecutive bridges in
Because
the world.
I remember, oh my God, do you know what? I don't remember who asked me this, but it was after we came back, and it was like a family member or something. It was like, oh, did you take a picture on the bridge? And I'm like, babes, which one? Because there's so many bridges. It's like, oh, you know, the bridge that everyone has a picture with. I'm sorry, I don't think you realize that this could be any bridge there. They all kind of look the same as well. So it's like, oh, it could be any bridge. It could be any bridge. So that was just funny. So, as in the meantime as well, while we've been gone on our little break, what else have we done? Just trying to think. Like, we had COVID. We recovered. We got vaccinated. We've been traveling around
we
a
were
little
vaccinated well before.
I know.
Like, we were vaccinated.
Oh yeah, before Spain.
We were vaccinated. I was vaccinated in
I really
March.
forgot.
I mean,
Yeah.
March. Like.
Can you believe it's almost been a year? Man, it's almost Christmas.
Ooh.
I'm working on Christmas Eve. Here's why. I genuinely
Who
forgot.
cares?
No, me, because I genuinely forgot. I was like, oh yeah, sure, like that's like a Saturday or whatever.
It's a Friday.
Yeah, I know.
What do you guys even do?
What you mean?
You guys don't even do anything on Christmas Eve.
Like at work?
No, like at home.
At home? No, we do.
Like
Oh my God, no! On the
you guys just have the like dinner where like people come into your house.
No. On the 24th, you go caroling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
bro.
that's like when you.
But what do you mean? What do you even do? You don't do anything. That is a lot of doing.
Yes, but that's in the evening. You get me? Like that's after work times anyway.
Yeah, people like cause other people have to.
Exactly.
Work.
Like it's not like you're doing
I'm just saying how I'm a pleb and I forgot to take off but it doesn't matter because I'm the only one at work, so like there's not much to do anyway. But it was just a fun fact of the day. By the way, guys, I feel like it got really, really dark in this room and we're only using our ring light, so if you're watching this and it's like nighttime by now,
don't worry about the video format and everything will improve slowly but surely. But honestly, like Christmas is here, all this stuff is there. There's not much left. Like I feel like that's a pretty good succinct update of everything that we've done so far. Honestly, like,
me trying to quickly remember what else have we done.
I feel like those are major things. Honestly, like keep some surprises, keep some whatever for other times.
Whatever we remember. I mean, considering we're entering another lockdown. Bring on another lockdown.
There's not another lockdown. I feel
there's some talks for January.
Man, there's always talks about whatever. Who fucking talks about what the freaking the fucking Taoiseach had for dinner. Like no one cares.
No, I know, but I think it's because they're taking it on from all the other countries doing it, so it's like influenced. If
it happens, you'll know. But right now, I'm not saying anything. I don't think it will.
Oh no, I'm just making conversation.
Yeah, no, like I don't believe it. But either way, as I was saying anyway, if I was rudely interrupted, as my mom would say, I think we've touched over the main points. Obviously, the next few podcast episodes we'll have a little bit more topic. We'll do some of our Reddit stuff, and now you can actually see our reactions and stuff if you watch the video, obviously. But you can also hear our reactions in crisp HD 4K.
Oh my God! Does this mean we could do the ASMR stuff, or we could go like?
Don't do that to the mic, please. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, I have to keep it in.
Is this
either way?
Is this how we do it?
Can you stop violating people's ears, please? Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I feel like ASMR is such a violation of your ears. Not gonna lie.
It depends what it is.
Like people are like, oh yeah, ASMR and stuff. But honestly, like
if it's that crunchy slime, do you watch Snoop slime?
I know the ASMR stuff.
No, not ASMR. This was Snoop slime on TikTok. Yeah, it's like the whole brand it's run by the little girl. I don't know how old she is, but she's a millionaire right now. Cause I want her slime. I'm 24 years old. Oh my God, it's my birthday. We didn't say it was my birthday.
It was both of our birthdays.
Oh yeah, it was both of our birthdays.
It was literally both
what did we do for your birthday?
Nothing.
What?
We really didn't do anything.
I bought you a bracelet and shoes.
No, what did we do? Say buy. We didn't. I know, but what did we do? We didn't. That's what I'm saying. We didn't do anything.
We didn't celebrate.
No. But I don't really care about my birthday though.
No, but I thought we did a little. I took you out for food anyway.
That was it. Like you wanted to take me out for food, but you took me to a little shitty, like family-owned cafe that was really bad and everything was dirty, and then we left and she felt bad.
Oh my God, I remember. Yeah. But cause in my head, it's attached to the time after that, to the Thai place that we went to, and I was like, yeah, that's what we did for his birthday. Just making it up for it in my brain.
But yeah, no, it's grand. But yeah, no, we did all that. It wasn't too bad. And but one thing definitely is I do want you guys to let us know what you think of the sound, the video format, if you like it, what we should change. One thing I definitely have to work on now is, since we are recording on video, like I'm very tend to be like, as you've seen, you probably see me like touching my face and stuff and doing all these whatever. I'm very bad for that. Like, so I need to kind of like stop doing those things while I'm like recording, you know, and I just like focus in and stuff. But like,
it's okay. Gesturing is okay. Like
yeah, gesturing is fine, but like doing. You can't see, like, you see, that's the thing, like a mustache rub or whatever, or like a beard rub, whatever the hell you want to call it. You know, like, I need to stop doing those things and stuff. But
oh my god, wait, I just remembered there's another thing that we missed out on. Whoa. Which is a whole topic for one episode that I like. It's not a whole topic, but like
part of a topic, I assume.
Actually, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Essentially, see, that's a great way to end this now. I don't want to talk about it. So
I don't want to talk about
I'm going to see you guys next week. I hope you enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you have a good... Well, actually, by the time you've seen this, it's going to be after Christmas, probably in the new year. So I hope you have a good Christmas.
I hope you had a lovely Christmas and New Year's.
Christmas and New Year's from the TAE Time peoples,
individuals.
And I hope you enjoyed this, and you know, don't be a stranger and keep watching us and listening.
I hope you enjoyed today's podcast, like Farouk said, and don't forget to follow our socials, because now there'll be actual video, not animated cartoons.
Yeah, and I'll start tweeting on our Twitter too.
There'll be videos on TikTok at TAE Time Podcast, and on Instagram, possibly Reels, TAE Time Podcast. So, like Farouk said,
and Twitter,
don't be a stranger.
At TAE Time Tweets. Not because I couldn't get it at TAE Time Podcast, because at TAE Time Tweets sounds cooler. I know it
really ruined it.
It scatter balances.
Man,
you know,
you're the one that gave me flack for not having a TAE Time Podcast, and then you go ahead and do TAE Time Tweets.
Okay, no, but it's because I actually couldn't get a TAE Time Podcast. But I TAE Time Tweets does sound cooler, you know. So anyway, that is it for today. Thank you for joining us, and
thank you, gang.
I hope you had a lovely time.
Till next time.
Peace.